Hello everybody, today we're going to take a quick look at Logic Pro. How can we start working on this program? So if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give like to the video, and let's go ahead and start. So let's start with this video. I have over here the session over here in Logic. The first thing we're going to do is connect our keyboard into the computer. You can use any kind of keyboard as long as you can connect it. It has an exit so that you can get the MIDI, the keys out of these keyboards. So for instance, I can use this one, I can use that one. So all I do is connect this over here into my computer, and it will automatically be detected, as you can see over here on the screen. It's a change number of MIDI inputs and outputs. So today what we're going to see is how can we use the plugins that we have in the session over here in Logic. So let's start by creating a new session. So I'm going to close this one and I'll put it save. Then I'll start a new one. So I have a clean session I can start. Now, very important, you have these settings over here available. You can start with drummer. I always like to start with drummer because I can choose the drums and get the beat, the tempo that I want for the song. But if you're just planning to do an instrumental from the keyboard or just play something from your guitar, you don't need this. I'll use this one as first just to give you the example how it's going to look like. And by default they choose this one, Bluebird, but I can change to something else. This is for songwriter, like it's a very good sound, very easy, just drums. I love it. And then over here, like it do all the changes for you. Bam bam. So you have basically a whole complete session of drums that you can copy paste. For instance, if I double click here and then I click copy, I can paste it over here and I just click paste. Okay, I did it the easy way, but there's another way you can copy all these. You can put use the shortcuts. For instance, I can say Command A and I select all, and then Command, and it shows over here which commands you need, C and then B. So if I click Command C and then Command B, they are all pasted out there. Say you don't like the velocity of the drums and you want to make a ballad, you want these to be slow, to go slow, then you can change it over here and it slows the tempo. Let's say you want it faster, then click on it and then I put 80, and now let's see. A little bit faster. That way you can choose the tempo of your song. Let's say I don't like this tempo, I put 85. Okay. Let's say I don't like these drums, so let's change it into some. This is the editors, like you edit what you do over here, you change, you adjust what you're doing here. Like the drums, let's suppose I don't like those drums, I click over here and then I change other type of drums. Let's say I don't like that, I click changing, keep changing. Let's say I don't like this, I want to put this, and then let's say I want this. So you can play around with these settings. Let's say I have my drums, I'm happy with the drums, I like that beat, the sound, everything. Then to create another one of these, the same copy, you just click over here, but obviously I don't want to create the same copy because I just need one. So I click over here to create just a brand new one. From here I can choose software, instrument, audio, and all these. These on the top are the ones that I personally use the most. in this case audio, is you click on it if you're trying to create, for instance, I use audio anytime I want to record something external, for instance, a microphone, a guitar that I put a microphone in front and I want to record that something specific. That's when I use that. Let's say for the voice I want to use warm up, and you can see the microphone over here showing. And let's say I have my microphone, but I don't want to record my microphone now, so I delete this and I come back to that later. Let's say I want to use the plugins that this software already has, so I go into software, instrument, and then I click create. And this one, I'm going to create several of that have the same settings. I just duplicate that and I create several tracks, and each track I'm going to change. For instance, this one, I want that to be my piano. So I go to piano, I click, and I can play piano with strings, piano with pad and chord, etc., etc. Let me choose this one, which I like a lot. And now I'm ready to start putting my chords out there. And to get the sound out of there and to record your instruments, you can use your keyboard, for instance. Okay, don't forget to use your pedal. That way you can sustain the notes. So if I was going to use my pedal, I'll put it over here. Okay, that way it will sustain the sound, and you'll have to stay all the way here. You can just hit the pedal and change, right? And so that's the keyboard. Let's say I wanna, now that I have the keyboard, let's say I don't have a guitar, an acoustic guitar at home, I wanna get one of these. So I get, for instance, this one, and now instead of sounding like a keyboard, like a piano, it's going to sound like a guitar anytime I play these keys. So once I have that, I go into over here, and now let's say I choose a synthesizer, and let's say I want to use, I can keep exploding. Okay, so what you need to know about this is that these are all your library sounds. Like you can search it over here unless you know the name, the specific. For instance, if I want to use, let's say, a specific bass, and I like treadless bass, and I can also search it over here. Appear over here, fingerstyle, and when I click over here, it will sound like a bass. Okay. And I can, like I have the drums in here, I have the electronic drum kit, then I have guitars, I have mallets, I have synthesizers, and then I have another categories over here. Like there's a lot of synths regular, because you may have a lot of sounds that you want to add into those. So anyway, so that's how you can start constructing your songs. I hope you find this video very interesting, helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to continue learning more about Logic Pro or how to record in general. Don't forget that I also have piano tutorials so that you can learn how to use that pretty good, so you can do a lot of music on Logic or any other DAW that you have, any digital audio workstations that you may have, or any other programs. Well, I hope you like this video. Bye bye.